So, Choke, during your Roc-A-Fella days, you seen the whole thing, the whole animosity that Beans had against Jay building up and all that stuff?
Yeah, well, I mean, you ain't really see it, but you knew it was coming. Like when Beans got locked up, like I was there with Dane, you know, going out to Philly, going to the court dates. You know, they going to visit him.
14 years ago, right? This here is 14 years ago. It's probably older than that. It probably got on YouTube 14 years ago. But this is probably about maybe 2005, maybe. 2005, 2006, I did this interview. It probably just got it probably got uploaded 14 years ago, but this interview is definitely like 2005, 2006, right? Because it was DVD era. It wasn't, I ain't do no YouTube interview. This came out on the DVD, right? So there's no way that Oskino could be lying, and this interview is over 20 years ago. 15 to 20 years ago, right? Now, all of there's no way, like, I can go back into the past and talk about what Oskino's talking about today, right? So this is what I'm saying. Joe Budden is acting like a squirrel, a nut eater, because he knows this story. And there's no way he gonna tell me he has never heard this story before. The way Jay-Z can hear him and be like, yo, that's cap. No, Jay-Z is a fucking liar, nigga. He know that's the truth. And that's all he do is just sit here and discredit niggas and rewrite history. And the fact that niggas is on his dick so bad, niggas believe anything that he say. Now I'm telling you, I was there in the courtroom. That nigga was a character witness, and he said no. Watch what I say here.
With Dane, you know, going out to Philly, going to the court dates. It was coming like
Stuff?
Yeah, well, I mean, you ain't really see it, but
The Roc-A-Fella days, you seen the whole thing, the whole animosity that Beans had against Jay building up and all that stuff?
yeah, well, I mean, you ain't really see it, but you knew it was coming. Like when Beans got locked up, like I was there with Dane, you know, going out to Philly, going to the court dates. You know, they going to visit him or whatever. Jay wasn't really present when it came to that. I do remember that one time he went to court and they asked him to you know, to vouch for Beans. And he said no, which is kind of understandable. You know what I'm saying? Beans is kind of, you know, unpredictable.
That's your man. You're supposed to hold him down no matter what.
I don't know about that. If that's your man. Because Beans is a liability. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done seen Beans save niggas' ass. Like Kanye. One time we was in Chelsea Diner and niggas was gonna rob Kanye. When we was recording the Champions at Quad Studio. So Kanye texted like, yo, niggas about to rob me. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we all jumped in the van, Dane, Gunners, Beans or whatever, and we go to Chelsea Diner, we jump out, and it's like a music video. The whole fucking rock is walking up in there, and Beans sit down, nigga got the Mac on his waist. You know what I'm saying? Nigga like, Kanye, take your chain out, nigga. Fuck you got your chain tucked. Yeah. You know, Kanye ready to leave. Nigga, sit there and eat your food. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And the dudes that was gonna rob was still there. And I could tell they was Brooklyn niggas. And they like, yo, what up? And Mac like, what up? what up? You know what I'm saying? So I know Mac will get busy if he has to. So when you get Jay to come in the court, and he know, like I know, that if somebody tests this dude, he's not just talk. He's real thing. He's the real thing. You know what I'm saying? And for Jay to say no, I can understand that as a businessman. His caliber of where he's at as a businessman.
Yeah,
But as a homie, it's something different.
Yeah.
But as a businessman, I can understand saying Jay. Nah, Jay might have did that for anybody else on the label but Beans. Because Beans is real with it. You know what I'm saying? But then on the other side of it, you got, I feel where Beans is coming from. You know what I'm saying? Because all the time we was at Roc-A-Fella was Roc-A-Fella. Everything was family. So you keep talking that family. People, they forget about business, and you know it's family. So I understand where Beans is come from. And people say, "Oh, Beans is tripping. How you gonna go at Jay?" Y'all wasn't there. Y'all don't know what was said. Y'all don't know how many times Beans did shit for free. You know how many of those artists did those state property movies and they didn't get paid? From a mill to Sparks, they didn't get paid. How many of those artists did those state property Rockaway photo shoots, campaigns, and they didn't get paid? Yo, this is good exposure for you, homie. That's all they got. So now when they come out and they, they broke and they see all the stuff they did for free, and then you leaving them in the cold, you got to understand where they coming from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Young Chris.
That's all the receipts you need, old Skino. Joe Budden, how you don't remember that, bro? Like, how don't you remember that, bro? Let me see something, man. Let me see if I got some us at the courthouse. Hold on a second, man. Like, Joe Budden, man, like, are you really hip hop or not, bro? Hold on, let me pull something up. Because I know. And I really can't believe that, like, Joe Budden would sit there and let Jay-Z just text him and say that shit is a lie. When I really believe, I honestly believe that Joe Budden knows. He knows that. Like, I'm sure this is not a part of hip hop history that nobody know, because it was a big part of what was going on with Roc-A-Fella. Because when Beans was locked up, that was a big thing. Us going back and forth to court was a big thing. When Jay-Z went in the courtroom, that was a big thing.